WABC-TV, New York.
Made a good laugh today.
Hollywood Squares. Tonight's guest stars include the cast of the hit series 8 is Enough. Connie Newton and Willie Ames. Dick Van Patten. Diane Kay and Laurie Walters. Lanny O'Grady and Grant Goody. Adam Rich and Susan Richardson. Plus George Gobel. From MASH, Loretta Swit. And television's most honored actor, Edward Asner. And Paul Lynde. And here's the master of the Hollywood Squares, Peter Marshall.
Thank you, Kenny. Good evening. Welcome to the Hollywood Squares. Hello, stars. Television's most honored actor.
We'll see you after the show, Kenny.
Nice to have each and every one of you here. We have the bunch from 8 is Enough, with their papa sitting up there, and Loretta Swit from MASH, and of course Ed Asner, and our regulars Paul and George. Our Miss Circle for the evening is a cosmetologist, a mother of 2. How old are they, Diane?
I got a 4-month-old baby girl and a 3-and-a-half-year-old boy.
Well, good for you. This is Diane Vex. Welcome to our show, and good luck. Our Mr. X is a steward with one of our leading airlines, father of 3. How old are they, Bill?
Well, the oldest one is 11, Marcy. She just had a birthday, and then I have another one, 9 and 8.
All right, this is Bill Mack. We have a family affair here tonight. And a commercial for you. We'll be back. Object for the players is to get 3 stars in a row, either across them or down or diagonally. It is up to them to figure out if the stars give you a correct answer. Make one up, that's how they get the squares. Each completed game is worth $250. In addition, in our second and third games, our players vie for secret squares. You won the toss backstage, Diane. You're going to start, so good luck and pick a star.
George Gobel.
Is Starsky and Hutch popular in Israel? Starsky and Hutch. Is that big in Israel?
Just Starsky.
Something that Hutch said?
I guess so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're popular in Israel.
I'll agree.
It's one of their top shows, in fact. Yeah, you've got the circle. Good start. Bill?
Connie Newton and Willie Ames.
Are there any senators named Ronald McDonald in Congress? Senator Ronald McDonald.
Sure.
Willie, do you concur?
Boy, who? No, I'm kidding. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll agree.
No.
Oh.
Put a circle there, Diane.
Edward Asner.
Edward, according to Shakespeare's Richard III, what is it that binds all?
Epoxy. What is it that binds all out of Richard III?
Yeah.
Gold.
Gold binds all.
I'll agree.
His motto was, loyalty binds all. Put an X
Richard
there.
said that?
That's right. He was a very pragmatic fellow. Bill?
Lanny O'Grady and Grant Goodley.
All right. Remember that famous tennis match between Bobby Riggs, Lanny and Grant, and Billie Jean King? It was it was on television. And who won the match?
Yes.
Yes.
You should know.
I should know.
I'm pretty sure that Billie Jean King won the match.
I'll disagree.
Yes, Billie Jean. Yeah, he won the first match. It was Margaret Smith, I believe. And then Billie Jean just whipped his pants off, is what she did. It's your turn, Diane.
Adam Rich and Susan Richardson.
Not the secret square, but $250. All right, now, Adam, Susan, listen carefully. Legally, is there any difference between an infant and a minor?
No.
There's no difference.
I'll agree.
There is no difference, and you have $250. Circle with the square. All right, we're going to play our first secret square game of the evening. It's worth $4,400. And, Kenneth?
And X will start the Secret Square. We'll fly you and a guest from Los Angeles for a Canadian holiday, including a stay at Toronto's Grand Hotel, the Royal York, the largest hotel in Canada, the Commonwealth. 1,600 rooms, 13 restaurants and lounges, all in the heart of downtown Toronto. And you'll fly via Air Canada. Flies more people more often to more places in Canada. Fly nonstop from 10 major U.S. cities to all of Canada. It's the easy way up, Air Canada. And now, here is lovely Diane Kay, always in fashion and easy to wear, the natural French rabbit coat, fashion and manufactured in Malta for Dicker & Dicker of Beverly Hills. Thank you, lovely Diane. Plus, Botany 500 fashions for the gentleman, a sophisticated Bentley in subtle plaid with narrower lapels, a square-shouldered classic created with fine American craftsmanship from Botany 500. Also, for men and boys, health-knit, lightweight, comfortable underwear that bears the Good Housekeeping seal, and health-knit thermals available for the entire family. And Skyway's newest luggage for easier handling on stairs, curbs, and tight places. Upright luggage on wheels, outdoor twist fabric and colors, including new Fantasia. Upright luggage on wheels furnished by Skyway. And enjoy Montreal as the hotel of tomorrow. Hotel Regents Hyatt Montreal with soaring atrium lobby, revolving rooftop restaurant, four-season pool in the heart of the city. That's it, Pete.
Okay, let's show the home on the secret squares when the stars are brief to help you with the bluff. But as usual, hearing the actual questions the first time as they are asked. Bill, you'll start the game. Good luck.
George Goebel.
Do they have a Santa Claus in Japan?
Yeah, but he sneaks down your chimney December 7th.
Do they have our equivalent of a Santa Claus in Japan?
Yeah, it's not exactly, but it's our equivalent, yes.
I'll agree.
That's right, they do. And you have an X, and Diane, it's your turn.
Diane Kay and Lori Walters.
Diane, you look lovely in that coat.
Oh, thank you.
Yes. According to the People's Almanac, would a mosquito prefer to bite Farrah Fawcett Majors, Warren Beatty, or Christy McNichol? A mosquito.
I would say from...
It depends if it's male or female. What kind of mosquito?
what is it?
I don't think it matters.
It does matter.
Oh, it does matter?
Yeah.
Okay.
We have Farrah Fawcett, Warren Beatty, or Christy McNichol.
I think mosquitoes agree with the majority of the country and would like to bite Farrah Fawcett.
Right.
Farrah Fawcett Majors.
Affectionately.
I'll agree.
No, Christy McNichol, and I'll tell you why. Mosquitoes prefer children over adults, so... Adam, look out for mosquitoes in the studio. We have a commercial. There's mosquitoes. Somebody grab at them. Okay, wait. Each of our stars has an envelope containing a special bonus prize worth at least $5,000. And the player who wins the most cash during tonight's show will have a chance to choose an envelope. And here are some of the prizes. We have $5,000 in cash, which I am holding thusly. We have, let me see, $5,000 worth of silver, a $5,000 entertainment package, and...
We also have a snappy new Pontiac Sunbird, the smart, sporty expression of how great a small car can really be. It has that unique flavor and style you expect from Pontiac. With Gum Out Carburetor Cleaner by Pennzoil, helps keep your car free from slow starts, bucking, and stalling. Gum Out, the between tune-ups tune-up. Plus, Turtle Wax, the world's largest selling liquid car wax. New improved hard shell formula, cleans, polishes, protects in one easy operation. Turtle Wax with a hard shell finish. Or an exciting Trans-Panama cruise on Sitmar's TSS Fair Sea. Combine the popular ports of the Caribbean and the Mexican Riviera with a trip through the historic Panama Canal. Your next vacation experience from Sitmar. We'll be back with more of Hollywood Squares right after this message.
It is your turn, Bill.
Loretta Swit.
According to studies reported in the book Sleep Positions, did most people say that they could sleep in the same bed with a person that they didn't love?
No.
No.
I'll agree.
Studies found that most people have had to have some love for the other person to be comfortable. Yeah, all right, you've got the X. And Diane, it's still secret square time.
Edward Asner to block.
When you have heartburn, does your heart actually burn?
Not in my case,
No.
Peter, no.
I'll agree.
It isn't. The pain's in the esophagus and stomach, and you have the block. And Bill, it's your turn.
Dick Van Patten.
He's going for that secret square. I don't blame you. Yeah, that's a good bet with 3 X's up there. According to the great book of Jewish wisdom, the Talmud, is bad breath grounds for divorce?
Yes, the Jews feel this is very true.
He said yes.
I'll agree.
That is yes. I didn't know that. X gets the square. Diane, your turn.
Paul in to block.
Paul. Recently, the world knew we had a new pope when white smoke came from the chimney of the Sistine Chapel. What could we tell if black smoke came out?
Oh, that the Cardinals burned their lasagna.
A new pope when white smoke came out. What about black smoke? What could we tell?
Well, that they hadn't made up their mind.
They hadn't made up their mind.
I'll agree.
That they had not elected a new pope as yet. And you have the block, and Bill, it's your turn.
Lanny O'Grady and Grant Goodeve.
Not the secret square, but $250 in a tie game. Who told us all the world's a stage? Who told us that?
Reggie Jackson. No. Alan Hamilton. Who wrote that, or who said it?
I know Laurie knows that.
Well, I would think William Shakespeare wrote that.
William Shakespeare.
I'll agree.
William Shakespeare did write that. Oh, Grant Goodeve. Connie and Willie were the secret square. Nobody chose them. And let's play a secret square game number 2 worth $4,000. Ken?
And this time, Circle starts the secret square for a Manners Free of Frost 3-door refrigerator freezer with a patented separate ice and cold water dispense compartment and many other extra everyday convenience features with quality from world-famous Amana. Plus, from LaChoy, make your meal swing American with these fine LaChoy canned and frozen products. And Starkiss Tuna, the good-tasting tuna. Only good-tasting tuna gets to be Starkiss. And don't forget to tell them Charlie sent you. Also, a furniture shopping spree with a $1,000 gift certificate from Levitt's Classic House Galleries. Choose from the finest in furniture at Levitt's prestigious Classic House. Plus, the dependable Maytag washer and dryer. The heavy-duty washer is built to last longer and need fewer repairs. And the big load dryer with a big drum and big door for big loads. From Maytag, the dependability people. And Fab laundry detergent. Today's tough Fab helps make permanent press easy to clean. And enjoy an entertainment center from Sharp. Stereo music system with front-loading cassette deck, built-in automatic record changer, and featuring the Sharp Eye program finder, and the Sharp 19-inch one-gun Linatron color TV with 4-function remote control and audible beep tone when channels are changed, and the 75 OHM cable TV connector. Furnished by Sharp Electronics. That's it, Pete.
All right, let's go to the money's the secret square. Diane, you'll start this game here.
Edward Asner.
Mr. Asner, who's been sitting on the peacock throne for the past 37 years? Peacock throne.
Yes. Let's call him the Shah of Iran.
The Shah of Iran.
I'll agree.
That's right. You are some kind of guy. Bill, your turn.
Adam Rich and Susan Richardson.
That's the secret square. Bill Mack. $4,000. Listen carefully. Talk it over before you give an answer here. Who said nice guys finish last? Nice guys finish last. Was that Vince Lombardi, Leo DeRocher, or General George S. Patton? Nice guys finish last.
Repeat that. What was the middle guy?
We have Leo DeRocher, Vince Lombardi, General George S. Patton. Vince Lombardi is a famous football coach, and DeRocher a famous player and coach in baseball, and of course General George Patton.
Go ahead. Whatever you want.
What do you got? Patton?
Yeah.
I'll disagree.
They call him the Lip, and I happen to know him, and he's a dear man. A dear man unless you're playing against him. Leo DeRocher, and X gets the square. Very good, my friend. All right, Bill, you've got the refrigerator, freezer, the furniture, washer, dryer, stereo, and color TV, $4,000. And we have a commercial, and then we'll continue with the Hollywood Squares. Very nice. Diane, it's your turn.
And Laurie Walters.
All righty. According to the government, who is more likely to be struck by lightning? Struck by lightning, a man or a woman?
According to the government?
Mm-hmm. I guess they do surveys on these kinds of things.
All right.
The envelope, please.
We think a man.
A man.
I'll agree.
You know, 8 out of every 10 people hit by lightning are men, and 8 is enough, I guess. Yeah, all right. With the server, Bill.
George Gold.
When opening champagne, should you try for a big bang or a little pop?
A little pop.
Little
Put
pop.
the towel over and just...
I'll agree.
That's it. The big bang is just wasteful, they say. All right.
Lanny O'Grady and Grant Goodeve.
In literature, who is Anastasia and Drizella's famous stepsister? Who's Anastasia and Drizella's famous stepsister in literature?
Paul Lynde would say something like Rona Barrett, I'm sure.
No, you would say something like that.
Cinderella.
I'll agree.
Cinderella, Cinderella. All I hear is Cinderella, Bill.
Dick Van Patten to block.
According to the latest statistics in the world today, is the birth rate on the way up or is it on the way down? The birth rate, up or down?
That just went down, so I'll say it was down.
Down.
I'll agree.
Yeah, it's going down. And you have the block, Diane. Your turn.
I'll in to win.
Call for $500. There's tennis elbow. There's jogger's knee. And swimmers. We have tennis elbow, jogger's knee, and simmers. Simmers. And swimmers what?
I'm sorry, all I can think of is trunks.
Tennis elbow, jogger's knee, and swimmers.
Swimmers. Ears.
Ears.
I'll agree.
That's it. Yeah, all right. You've got the circle and $500. Let's play the board and race to the car. Bill Mack, pick a star.
George Goebel.
George, according to the column, spending your money of all those bills in your wallet, well, which is most likely to be counterfeit?
Probably the 3. Say again. What
the bill in your pocket that's most likely to be counterfeit, like the 1, the 5, 10, 20.
I
50.
think probably the 1, they'd have to put too many out. If it was 100 or something like that, it'd be too much. I want to go for like a 20.
20.
I'll agree.
The most counterfeited denomination is the 20. Hey, with the next. Diane, your turn.
Diane Kay and Lori Walters.
Diane and Lori. Who zoomed to movie stardom playing the role of Tony Manero, M-A-N-E-R-O, paint store salesman?
Paint store salesman.
I love these get-togethers.
Might as well.
Well, wait. How long can we talk?
Robert De Niro.
Robert De Niro.
I'll disagree.
John Travolta. Yeah, okay, with the circle. Bill, your turn.
Edward Asner.
Edward, a famous event took place on December 17th, 1903. That only lasted 12 seconds. What was it?
Famous event took place on December the 17th, 1903.
Lasted 12 seconds. What was it?
Wilbur Wright.
The airplane flight by the Wright brothers.
I'll agree.
That's it. Woo! All right, Diane.
Loretta Swit to block.
Okay, in literature, Loretta, who was Queen Gertrude's famous son?
That was Lancelot.
Lancelot.
I'll agree.
That was Hamlet. Can't put an X there, Bill.
Loretta Swit to
For
win.
$500 in a tie game, Jefferson County, Virginia is the home of one of television's most popular families. Who are they?
The Jeffersons.
The Jeffersons.
I'll disagree.
No, the Waltons. We have a tie game. X gets the square. Let's play the board. And Diane Vexel, pick a star.
George Goebel.
George, according to surveys, if you are an average motorist, what part of your car do you worry about the most while you're driving?
I would worry about the brakes and the tires.
The tires.
I'll agree.
That's right. What a panel. Your turn, Bill.
Connie Newton and Willie Ames.
According to the Child Study Association, by what age does the average child ask at least one question about sex? Let me repeat that. This is according to the Child Study Association. By what age does the average child ask at least one question about sex? At least one question. At what age? Let me explain what that is, please. That is our buzzer. That means the time is up. If Bill is correct on this, we have an X, and we have a tie game, and we'll go for a tie-breaking question. But let me repeat this one. Okay, by what age does the average child ask at least one question about sex? Right on the button we need.
I was 18.
18.
It's gotta be pretty young. This time, yeah, I was,
At least one question about sex.
I'm gonna say about 7.
7.
I'll disagree.
4. X gets the square. Let me explain what happens now. We're going to clear the board. I'm going to ask Diane to pick a star. I have a tie-breaking question here. If I can find the envelope. Yep, tiebreaker. There it is. If you are correct, Diane, you've got yourself maybe a brand-new car, $5,000 in cash, silver, whatever. Incorrect, X will get the square. So it's down to this, and we wish you luck.
George Goebel.
George, who wrote Pride and Prejudice? Emily Bronte? Elizabeth Barrett Browning or Jane Austen?
Jane Austen.
Jane Austen.
I'll agree.
That's right.
Thank you, George.
Before I award the prizes, I must compliment the panel this evening. Not only the 8 children, and 8 is enough, but Dick and Paul, Loretta, and Edward and George. We have such a bright panel. Bill, it's 2 big winners, and that's the way we like it. You've got yourself $4,550 in cash and merchandise because you won the Secret Square, and we have some lovely parting gifts. We thank our steward. Hope you had some fun this evening.
Yeah,
Stay right there.
great.
Because, Diane, you've got yourself only $600 in cash, but a chance for much more. So before you pick a star, let's find out what you could win. Kenny?
Could be a snappy new Pontiac Sunbird, the smart, sporty expression of how great a small car can really be. It has that unique flavor and style you expect from Pontiac. Or an exciting Trans-Panama cruise on Sitmar's TSS Ferry Sea. Combine the popular ports of the Caribbean, the Mexican Riviera with a trip to the historic Panama Canal. Your next vacation experience from Sitmar.
All righty, Diane, good luck on this. And pick a star.
I'll have to pick Diane Kay and Lori Walters.
All right. Would you read the envelope, please?
Okay. Can I read?
Dun, dun, dun.
I'll let Lori
Dun,
read.
dun.
Okay.
Oh, Lori.
If the only musical instrument you can play is the phonograph, what are you going to do with your piano and organ? You've won those and other home entertainment equipment valued at over $5,500.
Oh, thank
That's
you
very
so
nice,
much,
Diane.
Diane.
Our council colleagues for this, too. Dick, thank you so very much for being a part of our... Would you bring your children back to see us real soon?
Oh, it's our pleasure. Thanks for having
Thank you very much. Paul Lynn and George, our regulars. Loretta Swit. How many years on MASH now?
And we're in our 7th year.
Oh, you lucky pup. And such a good show. It stays so fresh. Edward Asner, Lou Grant. Good to see you. You look terrific. Thank you, stars. Thank you, players. Thank you, audience. Have a good evening. See you here next time for more fun up at Hollywood Squares. Bye-bye.
Tonight's contestant received classic curves from Dittos. Pants to make every woman feel beautiful. And sizes 8 to 18. Dittos classic curves make the most of you and the least of you. Plus, Pan, the pure vegetable cooking spray that stops food from sticking without adding fat, calories, or cholesterol. And when minor arthritis pain has you in its grip, help break the grip of pain with Bengay. Bengay available in ointment, lotion, gel, and extra strength balm. Also, Scrunch, the scrubber sponge made you tougher than a steel pad. Scours without scratching, even Teflon. Scrunch, new from Johnson Wax. Plus, Victor's cough drops help make stuffy noses feel clear. Help relieve scratchy throats. Victor's for cough drops. You can't top a drop from Vicks. And from Oneida Silversmiths, a beautiful assortment of showplace gifts for all your entertaining needs, including your choice of luxurious stainless flatware and silver-plated hollowware from Oneida. Bob Quigley production.
Join host Peter Marshall and your favorite celebrities for Hollywood Squares every Tuesday and Friday night at 7:30 on Channel 4.